Yes, Yo Chicken Bros, what's up? It's your boy Smile here coming at you with a brand new video. And today we're talking about the newest update in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt. Now there are many things here that have been changed, altered, and metas have most definitely been shifted. So feel free to listen in, see what you should be using, what you might want to try to use a bit more, and what characters may just be out of the meta. But first, if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to leave a like, share, subscribe for all your daily gaming news. With all that being said, let's get into today's video. So for starters, we will start off with the archetype and their new power buffs and nerfs, because these are kind of important. This will be what changes different metas and the different characters you can play as. And everyone has had a buff, and some of them have had a few nerfs, but I will start off with the most important four. The first one will be the Earth Shock move by the Vandal. Now this one has their base damage increase, and is further multiplied the higher off the ground you are relative to whoever you hit. So if you're on the highest building and they're on the lowest area, you're dealing the most damage. I will find it interesting to figure out where the best points for Vandals to use this move would be. However, there is a nerf in this one as well. The knockup force has also been reduced, making the window of helplessness of the target slightly shorter compared to before. The next buff would be the Shockwave Punch used by the Brute. Now this one has buffed knockback, so if you hit somebody they will be falling further, and it also allows you to deal more damage with your weapons, as in you can finally hit them whenever you knock them off the high ground. So this will be very good if you are at a low ground situation and you have to deal with people at the high ground. Now I can also see other people using this for, say, knocking them into the water so they will die. And the base damage of the knockback has been increased to compensate for the extra knockback in case you miss a lot more shots, or generally speaking it feels too weak, which is pretty common. Now the Blinding Beauty move by Siren is next. This archetype power will also silence the affected opponent, but the duration of the effect is slightly shorter. So that means you can't see and you're silenced, not being able to do any moves. Enemies can still use their powers as a reaction to your casting, but find themselves in a worse spot if they decide to take on the fight. Finally, we have the Scouting Falmus by the Prowler. Now this one is allowing you to do increased damage from all sources if they are revealed. So if someone has revealed you, all damage will be increased. Only from the Scouting Bomb with the Prowler. So the devs said they did it like this because in combat you already know where your enemy is. This is just a reason to help out more. Now for the minor buffs and nerfs. The Unyielding Charge by the Enforcer, the damage output has been doubled. The Shackles from the Warden has cast speed sped up. The Sewer Bomb from the Saboteur has increased damage. And the Rejuvenating Voice from the Muse has a higher instant heal amount. And now it is more difficult for other players to interrupt the channeling. Today's video is sponsored by yours truly, Smile Tut. I am working on building up a media company, that being video games, movies, TV shows, news, podcasts, and more. If you have any interest in what we do here at Smile, I hope that you guys will take the opportunity to check out my premium service, Smile Plus. With Smile Plus, I will be updating it as I go, adding in new perks for you guys, and I'm open to suggestions, but for now it will be extra videos, getting your name up on a wall in all of my Fortnite maps, and more. So if you want to be a part of the Smile community and really show that you care about what I do here and invest in a great new media company that gives you entertainment for years to come, please check out my subscribe star in the link below. With all that being said, let's get back to today's video. Next up would be Blood Renaissance perks. Now, here's a question for you, devs. Could you make it where when using a blood pack, you get a very slight chance for a random Renaissance perk? I feel like drinking someone's blood could give that a chance, and I really want to see that as like a 0.01 chance or something. It'd be really cool and a really nice touch to the game itself. Anyway, the blood renaissances have been changed up just a little bit to where you can now see on the HUD exactly what you are getting. And you also now have unlimited Renaissance unlocks, I guess you call it, where you can feed as many times as you want and get a perk, but you can only get a maximum of 12 perks. Now, some people are going to be like, well, does that mean you just feed 12 times? Well, for those of you who haven't played pre-update, what happens normally is you have to delirize or feed on a certain person to unlock more perks. That has always been the case, and now it has changed a good bit. Now on to the weapon reworks. Now this is an overhaul update, as it would seem, because even the weapons have been completely reworked. There are now things called weapon classes, and it starts with shotguns with the least amount of range possible, with the pump shotgun, except legendary, double barrel, dual shotguns. Short range consists of the pistol, dual pistol, silenced SMG, and the Tommy gun. The mid-range consists of assault rifle, light machine gun, and the minigun. Mid to long range is the toggler and burst rifle. Long range is the revolver, marksman's rifle, the 9-barrel, and the hunting rifle. And finally, the very long range consists of only the sniper rifle. This was done so that way you can't get a gold shotgun and use it as well as you could a sniper in the long range way. In other words, they have messed with the stats in rarities so that the range of the gun is stuck to that range. A short range weapon will stay short range. Now to start off with all of the new stuff, starting with artifacts. In the update, they brought a new artifact system, which can be found in rotation areas, so it can be one place, one game, another place, another. Mainly in safes, from my knowledge and playing. The safe location will change every match. They can be opened without keys, and they contain an artifact that will grant you certain abilities when picked up. You'll be able to utilize only one artifact at a time. The first artifact added with this update is the Expedious Boots. Now, you missed the opportunity to move more smoothly, which is something that this will allow for. It grants you the ability to double jump without desynchronizing your moves and other things. That is the first artifact added, so if you want these boots, you have to find a safe. I am sure they will add more artifacts later on. Now we go to the new weapon, which you've seen me use a couple times now, and I already think needs a slight nerf due to that damage at close range. Granted, I think it also might just be because it's a shotgun, and yeah, that would do a lot of damage. The dual shotguns are a dual-wielded, sawed-off, double-barrel shotgun with a capacity of 4 rounds. Practically, they land somewhere in the middle of the other 2 shotguns. If fired in quick succession, they will do devastating damage at short range, which allows you to take down your opponent quickly. The dual shotgun combines both burst and consistent damage, which makes them ideal for close quarter combat. As with other weapons, these come in assorted rarities. Now they have also added in changes to the bots and the Camarilla cache. The special chests you need keys for are rotating. The bot changes basically make them to where they move around a bit better and they act more like people instead of an AI. So there's that, and finally we get to the sniper scope rectile. They have changed the sniper rectile to look a bit different. It looks much cooler, as they say, and should also help with aligning your shots a good bit better. I have a photo shown on screen right now of the current rectile. With all of that, there is just a few more minor updates like bug fixes and matchmaking and network issues that I will let you guys see in the link below. Be sure to click on that if you want to read it all for yourself. And with all that being said, Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to leave a like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, make it ring a ding ding. And with all that being said, I'll see you again in the next video. Yo Man Smile is over and out. Peace.